What's up guys, Seth Feider. I'm going to show you how to rig a basic drop shot. Drop shot fishing is a finesse technique, works all over the country for all species. Super killer on smallmouth, but definitely plays year-round, all species. I'm going to show you how to rig it up right here. It is a finesse technique for the most part, so that involves lighter line, somewhere between 6 to 12 pound test. I usually use fluorocarbon. First step is tying on your hook. I use a VMC finesse Nico hook. It's got a little keeper on there, but there's a lot of hooks out there that work. We'll start off with the knot. You can use a Palomar knot or a shark knot. Shark knot's the one I tie. But anyways, take your hook, put your line through one time, run it back the other way. And the key with this, you need to leave a long tag end because that's going to be your drop. So now at this point, pull out a fair amount of line for your tag. And you can either, like I said, tie a Palomar or a shark knot. I go shark knot. Wrap it around 5 times, pinch the tag back through the hole. I always put a little spit on your knots when you're tying fluorocarbon, keeps them from burning. Pull it down real tight. Okay, now this is what makes a drop shot special, is that tag end you gotta leave. The shark knot's got a loop on it, so I'll cut the loop off. Take my tag, this is gonna be our dropper or our leader, whatever you wanna call it. One of the keys to making this rig work right, we've got the hook tied on. I'm going to take my tag end and drop it back down through the top of the eye of the hook and pull it out the bottom. I'll show you what that does here in a second. Now you have your dropper. Lengths can vary anywhere from 3 inches up to 3-4 feet, but 1.5 feet is usually a good rule of thumb. I'll take my line. One trick I do with my line to save you a lot of weights. Here's your basic drop shot weight. It comes with a little clip on the end of it. What we're going to do here now, I'll measure out about the length I want for a leader. 18 inches is a real good starting point. And I'll take my tag end and tie an overhand knot in it. Pull that down. Then I'm going to take the clip on the drop shot weight, slide my line through it, and pull it up tight to the back of that knot. Pull it in there tight, trim my tag end. Now that knot's going to keep your sinker on there a lot better. If you get a little bit hung up, you can pull on it, or if a fish jumps, your sinker doesn't fly off near as bad. And that's your basic drop shot weight. But you can see by when I run the tag end back through the top of the line tie, it really keeps that hook standing out. Gives a lot more natural presentation. That's your basic drop shot rig. The benefit to this is it keeps your bait up off the bottom, more visual to the fish, and you can impart a lot of action on your bait without moving it out of the strike zone. And there's multiple ways to rig it up. This finesse Nico features a keeper on it. So a lot of times, if I'm fishing open water, I'll take a stick worm or whatever your favorite drop shot bait, and I'll wacky rig it. Or if you're fishing small baits for smallmouth, you can take it and just nose hook it. But if I'm fishing in heavier cover, grass, brush, what have you, this hook features a little keeper on there which allows me to Texas rig my baits. So I can put the worm up there a little bit, slide it on there. There's that little keeper on there, holds the worm up, and then I'll actually, Texpose the bait. That way I'm 100% weedless. I can throw this in the brush, in the grass, wherever. I'm not going to get hung up. Super weedless way to fish a drop shot, and keeps you in and out of the cover. But that's your basic drop shot. Usually a finesse technique, fish on a spinning rod. I usually do braid to a leader, and that's your rigging 101 right there.